Good morning, Taurus. This is your general intuitive tarot reading by Barda for the month of March 2021. This is a general intuitive tarot reading, which means this is being aired for thousands and thousands of Geminis. So just take what resonates with you and just leave the rest. All right, real quick here. I'm going to be putting some links up here so I can see everybody and make sure everybody knows I'm online. And even if you don't get this when I am online, this is recorded so you can take and rewind it as well. This will also be going up on Facebook. There we go. Let me shut this off. Or, excuse me, on YouTube. So you YouTubers, this is being aired live on Rooster's Peacock on Facebook. All right. I'm going to put a couple links up here and then we'll get going. And I'm going to try to get the rest of them out. Like I said, it's just a slow process sometimes because I'm always getting busy on something. All right, I think we're good. Here it is. Okay, I can see if y'all's talking to me. All right, as this goes, there was a couple cards that fell. Being an intuitive tarot reader, I will not always just pull, I won't pull every single meaning that comes into these cards out. I've been reading tarot cards for about 27 years now. Along the lines, I've always been a feeling person, so I always go with my intuition. And I always tell people, go with your intuition, go with your gut. And so when I'm reading these, like there was a couple that fell here for Gemini, and I won't know how many groups this is for until I get going. But these felt right as I was clearing the cards. These fell, and I'll show you here in a minute. And what I mean by groups is, like I said, thousands and thousands of Geminis. Groups mean, this may have to do with part of your life. You may be getting ready to go through something like this. If it feels right and it's sounding right to you and your gut tells you, yes, this is for me, then take that part of the reading. If it's not, do not read more into it than what it is. It's just not meant for you that time. All right, and so while I'm reading, you will see me take and pull cards all over the place. I have no certain way. I go by my gut. So the two cards that fell, because usually what I do is the astral house, which I'm going to go ahead and do those, but this is unusual because for the Gemini one, we've got two cards that fell before I even got to the astral house. We've got passion, and then this one was face down, which means to me it's either hidden or it's not seen quite yet. And this one is life purpose. So this is for a group of Geminis, and I think for the Gemini as well, since it's face down, it's not just something that you may not know. It may be something you're doing quietly by yourself, not telling everybody that you're doing this. I think there's a lot of internalizing and, a lot of working on themselves. All right, so let's see how many groups so far, because like I said, that's just a general. These two cards right here, passion and life purpose, this is what it feels right. All Geminis, even if it comes into different groups, this is what you're working on. All right, so which areas of life, which is called the astral house, which could be your career, love, home, money, Gemini, March 2021. Yep. Love. One of them is love. Okay. Which goes along with passion, but, you can put a lot of passion in a lot of stuff just besides love. So is there anything else? Any other? Yes. Career. Geminis are also working on their career. I just want to make sure you guys can see those. And you guys are welcome to say hi. It's just as I'm going and stuff, I'm not going to say anything. Probably too much. I'm not going to talk too much until the end. And then I can go ahead and take probably two general questions. And then I'll be moving on to, I believe, Cancer is next. I'm going to try to get as many of the March monthlies out before, well, end of the month's almost here. All right, anything else for Gemini? Any other? Yes. Marriage. All right. Okay, so what I'm going to do, you guys can see those cards right there. I'm going to take these three cards back up. All right. I have to, now this is where I figure out which ones are the groups. Okay, so we've got love, career, marriage, and I feel like taking these back. And for all Geminis, does not matter if you are one specific one of these groups, or if this is all for one group, this right here, passion and life purpose, and since this was like this, This is something Gemini's doing and working on, and they're not telling everybody. They're working through some issues, and they're finding out their life purpose. All right? And their passion. Okay, this is for all Geminis. This is just a general. So I'm going to put those back up there. All right, so let's find... Okay, so love, career, and marriage. Let's figure out if it's one group, two groups, three groups, however many it's going to be. Okay, Gemini, March 2021. Now, this stuff could already be in the process. I do feel that for quite a few of you Geminis, you are already in the process of this. You guys are already working on yourselves. You're kind of shifting through, and I hear the past for whatever reason. Okay, is that true? Yes. All right, that feels right. I'll show you the cards here in a minute. I do believe this is going to be more than one group. I may be talking prematurely here, but... And I was sitting here looking at all three, and right now I wanted to put it with the love one. Let's see. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull some more before I say anything about this. Pay attention to your health. Great good fortune, advice from a friend, arrogant, boastful person, should not cross, someone new is entering your life, dealings with a relationship or woman. Okay, all right. I'm going to see if this is going to blend into career. I'll tell you this here in a minute, okay? Matter of fact, I'm going to take these down so you guys can see the cards. I'll just leave this one up. Okay, doke. Now, I'm not going to get rid of those cards. I'm just going to stick them over here until I need them. All right. Matter of fact, I'm going to move this because I have a feeling this one's going to be a big one. And when I'm doing the general readings and you're like, well, my sign only took 20 minutes, but that one took an hour. Well, it just depends on what's going on. Okay, use intuition to make beneficial changes. Yeah, okay. So far we're blending into not just love, but career as well. Let's see if the marriage one is totally separate or if it blends together. All right. I think this is, some of you, group of Geminis, you're actually going through multiple things here. As far as some of them, I do believe the love and career is blended completely. I'm not sure about the marriage part yet. All right. I'm not sure here. This is a little different one too. I think it was, which one did I have yesterday? Taurus. Taurus was kind of threw me for a second too. I mean, it went really fast. But this is another one. It kind of throws me just a little bit. Well, number one, definitely for the first group, it is blended love and career. No doubt. All right. So what I'm seeing here is there's something from the past that has actually, let's see, someone new is entering your life or has entered your life. This is not saying that this woman was the person that's entered your life. I think there's something that's looming from the past. Let's see. Rooster. I'll have to come back to that one. I don't know. It doesn't feel right. It says arrogant, boastful person. You should not cross. That doesn't feel right at all. I'm looking at the rooster for some reason. Whatever this is around the love. And actually, I'm getting ready to blend it. This is strange. Someone who new is entering your life. It seems like good and great fortune. It says pay attention, though, throughout the whole thing with your health because there's something going on with it. You have actually talked to somebody about this, or you're going to be doing this in March. Actually, I think you've already talked to somebody. I think it's already in the process. It says advice from a friend, okay? And what are dogs? Dogs are loyal. And even though this is a barking dog, this is just telling me that you have talked to somebody who is most likely very vocal, but very loyal. They will keep whatever your secret is that you do not want, a secret, some kind of secret. I hear not yet, whatever that means. Okay, so anyway, I'm not going to I'm not going to stay too long on this one right here because a lot of this feels like, and it's talking about with the passion and life purpose, and the life purpose was like this. It was face down when it came out. I'm doing Gemini, Melanie. Okay, I'm going to take just a second here because I've got to get rid of some scammers real quick. Such a waste of time. Okay, anyway, back to it. I'll get to them later. But excuse me, but with this one being face down life purpose, this is Gemini still working on internally on what they know what their life purpose was, but at one point it got off track. And I do feel it has to do with this woman from the past. And I do think stuff is changing quite quickly, but you're still keeping a lot of stuff to yourself. Yep, true. But the only thing is whatever this endeavor is, you do feel very passionate about it. And it does seem to be blending love and career. All right. So, like I said, this one right here, I think it was just given a storyline, and it's talking about how this group of Gemini has actually basically taken, and they've got good fortune coming, and they know it. I mean, it is coming, even though it's just kind of like, yeah, it's a lot of work. A lot of work. It's talking about career. Yep. Also with career, it's talking about the unicorn. The unicorn, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. You already know what needs to be done, and you're actually already kind of working on it. And you know I do get that there is a huge change coming. And I don't necessarily think it's necessarily you're changing the way you work if it's not the place, if it's like you're changing where you're at. I'm not sure yet. Okay. What's this one over here? I think this is a different one. Doing good advice from a wise person in Elspeth chain. I don't know. This may be one group with just massive, this is Gemini up in their head. That's what this is. This is Gemini up in their head, and the last one's just kind of saying where the direction's going to go with the passion that this person has for their work and in love. And it's just saying, you know what, the end result is victory for whatever it is you have in your head. Okay, let's see here. Melanie, if you're still on here, it's for Gemini. Gemini general reading for March 2021. And like I said, some of this could already be going on for you. All right, now this kind of, okay, I don't know. Rooster stands out, not the words. Whatever this situation is, it has to do with the rooster. Okay, I'm going to set those over there. Career, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Let's see here. Man, I'm getting quite a few cards. Gong. See, and yesterday too, I noticed that, like, there was one, and it usually, like, okay, I've got dog, 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 which to me, this is loyalty. I mean, this doesn't feel like somebody doing something behind your back. And with the gong, this is loyalty. It's slow moving. So this is Gemini getting over stuff from the past, and something has presented itself into their life. And it's whatever it is. There's a lot of closeness, and there is a lot of loyalty with this. I'm not seeing backbiting or anything like that. This is what's the words? Younger woman. Okay, I got the card younger woman. This could be a child of sorts. Let's see. All right. Boy, Gemini, you have been up in your head. That's what I'm seeing. In March, you're still going to be up in your head. But the thing that is, I'm looking at right here, and there is a way out. I mean, whatever it is, I think you've just got so much stuff going on and so many goals that it's just like, it's like what I call 50 tabs open and squirrel. Jumping one thing to another. And most of it is not, it's not little stuff. This is serious stuff in your head that you're working through. You're working through stuff from your past. You're also working to try to make something. I mean, and it's talking about career as well. You're you know what? That's it. Yeah, you're trying to, yeah. You're going to go with your gut finally, and you're going to be making beneficial changes, not just through your career, but also your love life. And it tells me this is going to go pretty slow. It's been going pretty slow for right now. And like I said, with as much as Gemini's been up in their head, this group or groups of Gemini, there was an exciting event is what it's talking about. And it's talking, oh, here, I guess I'm so used to doing cards that I forget to show people. All right, there's this. So it's the gong, an exciting event. So there must be some kind of exciting event coming up. And it's talking about, and see, I see the dog. Okay, dogs are what? In most things, dogs represent fidelity. not strain. That's what I hear. So for whatever reason, that's going to be important for Gemini. And there's even more about the dogs. Pleasure with the close friend. And whatever this is, this tells me whatever this relationship or this business relationship you have, whoever this is it's loyalty. There's nothing. Pleasure with a close friend. Constantly thinking of that person. Yeah, Beryl, you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. So you're actually going to be doing something about this. This has to do with career. See, Gemini is such a complex person because they are two different people sometimes. And that's what I'm seeing is it's swaying back and forth. I mean, you got your mind on your money and your money on your mind. You've actually thinking about love. And I'm not sure where the marriage card comes in right now. That might be for another group. And I'm not sure where this younger woman's coming in yet. So, or that could be how you view somebody. All right, since this is about not just business, but love as well, I want to pull. Let's do the love side. All right. Hi, Miss Pammy. Okay, so let's do it from the love side since we have love and career, and it does feel blended. And then, like I said, it's sometimes hard to tell because it feels like all this could be blended together, but I'm almost thinking this last one, the marriage one, is branching out, or it's something later on. Okay, I won't know until I get to that. But right now I'm focused on the love and career. And it does seem to me that it's going in the right, it's going in the definite right direction. It's been slow moving, more slow moving than what Gemini is patient for, but something's in the works. I mean, there is, I keep seeing it. Use your intuition, make beneficial changes. That goes there, yeah. Okay. Okay, on the love side, what does Gemini need to know? This group of Gemini. And like I said, if you're watching this and you're like, this has nothing to do with me, and I'm a Gemini, and then you go, don't switch to the other side of the gym where it goes, okay, the twins, don't do that. Just joking. But anyway, if it doesn't sound like you right now, when I come on live, then maybe the next time it will. And sometimes, here's the thing too, is I wanted to point out, is, you know, when I'm doing the readings, if you're sitting here watching for what I call cross-watching, say if you are a Gemini and you're watching for a Cancer, you know, pay attention to both of them. Put it all together. You may be able to pull something out of it. And then sometimes, I've heard this one before too, and you ever heard the saying that right place, right time? Sometimes you pop on, it's not just me, other readers too, you pop on and you're like, this isn't my sign, but this sounds like me. Okay, well, you popped on at that moment for a reason, unless you've got me down going, I got to get on today at this time, you know, then don't take it all as coincidence. But if you're just popping on and you just, like I had a woman tell me, just out of the blue, found me on Facebook, something popped up and it was one of my videos. I don't pay for advertising. I haven't paid for advertising for a long time. But she needed to see it right then and there. And she was about 1,000 miles away. She needed to talk to me. Okay, so just remember when I'm doing these readings and stuff, if you're popping on and you just happen to find me and it sounds like you might want to listen. It doesn't matter if it's your sign or not. There's probably a message that, and it does, not just me, but other readers too. Okay, there's probably a message in there. All right, Gemini, love, March 2021. And like I said, I think this is already going on for Gemini. It feels very correct. I think it's something that they're working through. And I do. With this keeps sticking out, man. This was turned upside down like this on the table, right? So this is something they're hiding. And I don't think they're necessarily trying to be deviant about it or anything like that. I think they're just working most of this crap up in their head. I think they're actually trying to overcome an event from the past. But it does currently show that there is love in their life. Okay, so, and they're very passionate about, and Geminis are very passionate about whatever they put their mind to. That's not hard to figure. All right, so, yep, okay. So for the love side. All right, so this is for Geminis, like I said, who are overcoming the past and they are working on a new beginning, okay? And this is, I was looking at love, but it also feels like it's also for career. I think Gemini is getting ready to step out. This group of Gemini is getting ready to step out into something not necessarily new to them, but expanding. Yeah, that feels right. Expanding. So a new beginning. That is what Gemini is working on all the way around. Love and career. They are working on it. And you can't be a new yourself, but they are. This feels like going over here with that woman. Okay. I don't pretend to always get every single answer, but all right. Anything else? Says yes. All right. Says only time will tell. Whatever endeavor or endeavors you are in right now, Gemini, for love and career, only time will tell. And let's see, what more? Yeah, I think this one is probably a different group. I see that. Yep. Okay. Any more? Any more for Gemini? Gemini. This is just so silly. Not you guys. That's not what's silly. What is silly is I'm sitting here looking at people's, some of the comments, and then you know they're trolling and they're scammers. And I'm just going to state this because every once in a while people be like, what is our problem? Well, because when I'm reading and stuff, and I'm sure it's not just me, it's other readers too. You get tired of it after a while. And what they do is they come on there, they'll ask some kind of silly question that has nothing to do with anything and waste some time. And so I see this, and as you know, yesterday at the end of Taurus, I said, if you're trolls, get lost. Guess what? They deleted their comment and got lost. It was a troll. So if I ever sit here and I seem an extra moody and I'm like, get off my page, that's why. Because those people don't click on any of their links. I mean, you can have readings and all that stuff from anybody you want, but do not be clicking or inboxing people that come up on any of mine or anybody else who reads. Don't do it. That's how they get into your stuff. All right, back to Gemini. Anything else for Gemini on this? It says switch the cards. That's what I feel. All right, love-wise. This is basically feeling more towards love. Yep. Okay, so whatever this is, did you see that? And I'm sure you can rewind that. The cards flew in certain directions and landed where they were supposed to go. This is where the gut intuition comes in for me. Do you see how this card flew over here? And it did. It went just like that. I was correct. This is about a past. This is a past about a female that may no longer be here. How do I know this? Because heartbroken. A relationship is no more. Okay, so this is what Gemini is overcoming. What's this right here? The next cards that has to do with the present is I like you. Says romance is blooming, fun, flirting, want to date. Next is the seduction card, which is just kind of self-explanatory, attraction, flirting, dating. All right, what's this? Paradise. What does Gemini think that this is going to bring them? Paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So that's where Gemini's sitting at in March. And probably it seems like it's already going on right now. But whatever it is, Gemini's overcoming the past. And it's not that pleasant at all. But for whatever reason, I don't feel like delving into that. Okay. All right. This goes on for the current. What's going on now? It says passion. All right. Insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. So, okay, what? All right, let me look. Let me look. Look. Yeah, this is going on now. Okay. All right. Oh, this is going to go off on a total different tangent, but I'm not going to keep going on this one. That's for a more in-depth reading. And then it's talking about the home. Okay, one more. All right, Akidaki. Yep. This is somebody who you think is very beautiful, and it's not showing like the male, so most likely this is a female that you feel is very beautiful. Okay. Anything else? Oh, yes, there is. Okay. Whoops. Anyway, this one right here. And I think this is going to go for this one too. This feels like it's going to go for this group. This is the third group, or it's a continuation of this one group. You know what I mean? How do I put it? It'll be like one group. And then if the last part feels like it applies to you and you're in this one group, great. If not, I'm going to do this as one group. This may be another situation that another group of Geminis are going through. Okay, this one right here feels like it's over here, and over here. The cards, remember, were passion and life purpose. And remember, I said this one was face down, this one was face up, right? Okay, Gemini being having the twin, y'all could be the most positive you ever could be, and then the next you're just coming down on yourself and you just grumpy. All right, that's what I'm getting right here. This right here, this is that other side. That's the other side of the twin that you have to watch for, because it is very easy. It is very easy for Gemini to take and switch as far as not personality, mood-wise, okay? But well, actually with the twins, it's almost like sometimes they're like two different people. That's what it feels like. Okay, so anyway, it says this one here, wish will not be granted. But do you see these? Life purpose and passion. All right, this is what I'm talking about, the twin. Watch your pessimism, okay? Because you see stuff going on. It seems to be going pretty good. You're healing. That's what it feels like. And you're ready to, you're moving on slowly. As far as being able to, you know, live. That's what I get. So anyway, what? You can't hear me. As far as being able to, you know. I don't know, hon. It's playing. Let me check before I go on any farther, okay? Because like I said, I just played it and it's playing. Let me see here. All right, my media is all the way up and I can hear myself over here. So, try again, Steph. Oh, okay. Good deal. All right, so anyway, yeah, Gemini is just going to take a minute here. So we're going to switch to the other one. But this group right here, it looks like, I don't even think I need to do closing thoughts, because this is the thing where, you know, just don't be pessimistic. Don't let yourself switch to the other twin that kind of defeats you. That's what I'm getting. All right, let me switchy here. I'm going to take this all up. Okay, I can do that. The next one's going to be the ones that are focused on marriage or who are married. It does not mean that you are married. It just means you're focused on it for whatever reason. Or a very strong union. But there seems to be rings involved. So that's what it feels like to me. No doubt. All right, I'm going to see what this is more about. I'm going to show you here in a minute. Let me see here. In the beginning. Get everything put away. All right, so that's love, and that's career. I'm leaving that one there. It feels right. Okay, so this one right here that I'm going to be focusing on, and you may see me all of a sudden pulling these cards around to this one as well, because it may be for a different group of Gemini that is not just dealing with, you know, marriage, but, or they've got marriage on their mind, either one. But they may end up pulling, not, well, of course, love and marriage, but I actually, I don't know, I feel like I'm going to be pulling from back over there again. Okay. Okay, so for this one right here, again, this is for the group that have marriage on their mind, or they are married, or they, I don't know, it feels like they've got it on their mind. That's what it feels like. Take it and apply it how you will, okay? I'm going to put this one over here because, again, Gemini's going to have to watch. For this group of Gemini, you're going to have to watch your own pessimism. That's what I'm getting. It's the twins. It's like the fighting. It's literally like from one extreme to another in personality. All right. See where this is going to go. Okay, so I got the tiger. I got the bell. And I'll pull out the words here in a minute. Now, this is last, and this is last. Oh, I see. I need some more coffee. I'll show you. I got the owl. Wise old owl. Chain. All right. This is where it gets interesting. V for victory. Wishbone. Do you remember when I said you got to watch your Gemini, your twin personality? Let me show you something. Do you see the broken wishbone? Do you see the wishbone that's whole? This is Gemini who's trying to come into balance. So this applies for the first one too, because I was like, what in the heck, you know? I just didn't get it at first, but wishbone. This is Geminis who have been broken in the past, and they are working on becoming whole, Okay, so on to this one with the marriage one. I'm going to leave this here. So yeah, you just got to watch. It says wish will not be granted. So some part of your life is slowly you're letting it loose, and even for this one, for marriage, you're getting ready to look towards the future. Anyway, we've got Tiger doing something risky, taking a chance. So whatever it is, and it has to do with marriage. So either a marriage is on this group of Gemini's minds, or they are married and they are getting ready to take a chance. Something, and I don't feel that Gemini is normally a risk taker. I mean, well, hold up. I didn't say that right. When it comes to certain things, they are not risk takers, and for whatever it is, they're going to be taking a risk on something they normally wouldn't. Okay? Then we've got the Bell. And this is talking about March, but this doesn't feel like you're not moving. I don't know what to tell you. It seems okay on my side, and like I said, you can go ahead and you can rewind it if you like. I'm not sure why it's not moving. Just to let you know, I live out in Otterville, and if you have reception to where it's not that great, it is going to make it seem like I'm not moving or anything. But you get to where there's some internet that's better, and you'll be able to see it. Okay, so anyway, and because where I'm at right now, there's good internet. All right, so Bell, announcement. So there's an announcement. Gemini is going to be making an announcement, and I think this is something going on in their head. I don't think this is something that's being fulfilled. I think this is Gemini. Nope, let me see. Why am I hearing? It's weird. I hear April, and then I hear June. I'm not getting a definite on exactly what it was or what it is, but this is it. This is a process Gemini is going through. This has to do with marriage. What? Gemini 8. Good advice from a wise person. So again, this group of Geminis is also confiding into somebody who they believe is very wise, and they're talking about this announcement and about doing something risky. And this has to do with around marriage or rings of some sort, taking a chance. Chain of events that will affect your life. Whatever this is, whatever this event that Gemini is thinking about, and it is surrounding marriage or rings, chain of events that will affect your life. Whatever it is going to completely change the direction of Gemini and whatever, it's like Gemini is totally redoing themselves. That's right. Yeah, it feels like it. Whatever it is, your wish is granted. I don't know. There's some kind of wish. It has to do surrounding with marriage. Wish is granted. Victory in some endeavor. So the end result for it is going to be victory. Wish is granted. It's not bad at all. So this is like, no, I'm not feeling this is like well, I got this going and hopefully I can get on out of this marriage. No, that's not what it's feeling like. This is Gemini who is overcoming. Yeah, they're breaking chains. And maybe you are getting out, but I don't think so. This is a wish granted. If you are a Gemini and you're sitting in this right here and you're trying to get out of a marriage, it's going to go in your favor. If you're a Gemini who is thinking about marriage or thinking about rings or some kind of commitment of some kind, it's going to go in your favor. So either way, it's going to go in your favor. Yeah. Gemini and the twins. Dang, man. Y'all's heads. All up in your heads. All right. What else? Anything else? Life purpose, passion. Okay. Anything else for Gemini? Could you tell me more? You know what? That's what I want. Let's get some more detail on this one. Like I said, you take that how you will. Advice. Yeah, so this is just Gemini working through something. Yep. Gemini's just working through something. And you know what I saw instantly? Shoom. The path. Everybody takes paths, right? The only thing is I'm seeing going right. It's already, the Gemini's already taken off on it. So no matter what, whether you're leaving a relationship or leaving a marriage or you're getting more committed, either way, it's going to be great. Patience. Patience with new beginnings. We've got brown-haired woman, home, gain. Is this right? No. I'll show you the cards here in a minute. So, yeah, again, this is just backing up that whatever this is, Gemini is taking off into a new beginning. Yeah, new beginning. And no matter what, whether you're leaving a relationship or you're getting more committed to one, it's good either way. You know what I mean? Whatever your situation is, it's to your best interest, and you're going to gain. You're going to be victory. Getting on ending. So for some of you who's doing an ending, it's going to be good. It may be challenging. It's not going to go easy. But it's forgiveness. So whether it's Gemini who needs to take and forgive them, I don't think so. I think this is Gemini having to forgive somebody else. I don't know. I just don't feel like getting, whoever this is, there's somebody watching this right now, and I think this is more directing towards one person, and I really think that you will know what this is, because I'm not really getting a pull on it, other than I'm supposed to put the cards down and show you. So, got the battle, generosity, diligence, peace. Peace and victory is coming to Gemini. That's the end of the message on that one. And I think that was more for one person that was just watching. Okay. So I think that's where I'm going to end it right there with Gemini. I mean, it's about passion. Whatever they're going to do, they're going to do it passionately. And it does feel like, I mean, both between the love card and the marriage card, even both groups, it has to do with love as well. Let's see, life purpose. You're working on it. You're keeping it quiet, but you're going to figure it out. All right. All right. I think that's where I'm going to end Gemini. So does anybody got? I'll take 2 questions, and then I'm going to bounce off here, and then I need to get to Cancer. Okay? Because like I said, we're open, and I am here at Rooster's Peacock here in Jerseyville, and I'm here until 7 o'clock tonight. So I'm going to try to get as many of these I can done. You know, at one point, if I get too tired and I've got bags under my eyes, I'll be like, I'll see you tomorrow. But I'll try to get as many as I can. And just remember, as you're watching these are general. Because I do every once in a while get messages that says, oh, you know, that wasn't me at all. You don't know how to read. Okay, well, maybe I'm just not, you know, not every reader is meant for you. So for that pleasant person, I'm pretty sure I'm not meant for you. Okay, has anybody got a question? Any questions? Because if not, I'm going to bounce off here, and then it'll be straight over to Cancer within, well, I already learned I don't give time frames. It'll be decently soon. Any questions? Let's see here. All right, Melanie. Okay. Melanie Walter. All right, I'm working on Melanie's. Okay, I will take 1 question from each person, okay? And like I said, I'm one of those that if I get something, I'll tell you. If I don't, I'll tell you. Sometimes I get a whole bunch, sometimes I don't. So, Melanie, let's see here. Okay, I'll take it. Melanie, there's more than just a yes or no to your question. No doubt. Man, I wish I could see your face. Truly, because it's telling me a little story here. Oh, you are dark-haired. Well, my goodness. Dark-haired woman. Dark-haired man. There's a lot of frustration around the situation, and I do see with the communication, do you see how, and you just said that you're far away from each other. This right here with the telephone poles, what's that mean? Communication from afar. So it's just backing up a troubleshooter. This is talking about that man. Yours is solitude. You've been, yeah, solitude. You've been thinking out this stuff in your head a lot, peace. And I know you ask for a yes or no, but sometimes my cards don't do it that way. There's more to the story is what it means. It's causing frustration on both parts, not just one. There has actually been some confusion come up. And normally, guys, I will only take 1 or 2 cards and do it. But for whatever reason, for Melanie, I'm supposed to do this. Because I normally will pull 2 cards and call it good. All right? Confusion. There's a lot of confusion. I'm going to put it between the two of you like this. Talent and happiness. Okay, you got the cards talent and happiness. What's going on here? Stop, look, and... Oh, here we go. Stop, look, and listen. All right, I'm going to see... It says stop, look, and listen. Mistake, and it's showing me woman of the world. Okay? But that doesn't mean anything. I think Melanie, I think you're up in your head a lot. And sometimes we can be our own worst enemy. Let's see here. Okay, so she just asked a simple question. Why are you showing all this? I think she wonders if there is somebody on the side. Is this a mistake? Am I making a mistake? Frustrating. Okay, hold on here. Dang, Melanie. Let's see here. This should be pretty simple. Honey, you've got a lot of stuff going up in your head. And I do think that, and I'm going to find out real quick, because like I said, this is like, I'm not going to do a full reading, but it's trying to go that way. It says work, liberation. So you're working on liberating yourself on this, and I see voyage, but it's baggage. I think you're up in your head a lot. I think you've got a gut feeling. Yeah, that's where the confusion comes in. Here it is right here. See the confusion, the puzzle, same thing. A confusion about an end. Yeah, I don't think, Melanie, I don't think you've liberated yourself completely from the past. That's what I'm getting. That's why it's affecting here. And that's why I'm not getting, because usually it would be, oh, look at there. Because usually I would just get a straight answer, but I mean, they just want to take and tell me not just a story, but I think they're giving you advice on how to make it to where you're not so stressed out about this so you can think clearly. And you know how I was talking about intuition? I don't think you're able to use your intuition right now. And Leo, I mean, heck yeah, you've got it. So I don't think you've been able to see it. I don't think you put a complete end on this past. So you need to focus yourself, whether you realize it or not. You can't even get the feeling. You need to get back in touch. And then you wouldn't even need me to say yes or no, because I think that's why it's showing me all this, because it's not certain. Because depending on which direction your mind's going to go, and it's not really telling me much about him. Not at all. Not really. It's more focused on talking about you. Liberating, working on liberating your past or liberating the way so you can take this voyage. It's all up to you. This is something I can't answer because I don't think you've determined it completely. Yeah, 1 minute you're like, yes, I do. Or the next you're like, ugh. I hope this makes sense to you. Melanie, did that make sense? Because like I said, I can't give you an answer on that. This is an answer you have to get. But I think it's switching around so much because there's just confusion, puzzlement. I think just take a step back and get back in touch with your intuition and you'll have that answer. Because one moment you feel like, yeah, let's go for this. And the next you're like, oh. Okay, hon. Well, I can't answer that. That's the best I can. It just says, get out of your head and actually focus, you know what I mean? And that's not just the words. It's actually balance yourself. Balance your thinking. That's it. Balance yourself. Get back to where you've gotten sidetracked on getting in touch with yourself. As soon as you do, and you do that, whatever it was, I think it could be something simple that you did that you no longer have not been doing because you've been so frustrated. It could be simple as sitting there just deep breathing, or it could be taking a minute off to your room by yourself. Whatever it is, you know what it is. It could be a hobby. Do it again just for a second so you can get back in touch and you'll have that answer within, boom. It's not determined. All right. And yeah, Melanie, when I'm talking, I want to talk like this. I want to talk really fast. When I'm reading for you, I want to talk like this. So that tells me there is a lot going on, definitely. And I'm not being rude. It's just our brain sometimes will do that. Okay. Perry Allen. Okay, let's see. Employment and immigration. Well, let's just see what falls for you, okay? I'm not sure if it's, like I said, Melanie's. That's usually not. That's like almost a full reading there. So that's unusual. Is this the right cards for him? Traveler's cards. Okay. This is for Perry. I'll just see what falls, Perry. For whatever reason, I know there's going to be one on here. I'm just not going to understand. So I don't know why I'm throwing that out there. Because sometimes I get cards and I'm not meant to understand. Who is this going to? These right here. All right, whatever it is, Perry, I'm not sure exactly on the exact, whatever it is, you've recently opened a door or you've decided to open the door on a new beginning for yourself. And this could be either one. I'm not seeing employment or I'm not seeing immigration, either one. Whichever one, you would know what this is, whatever it is, it's in your head. And it could be both. It could be both. Whatever you have recently just opened the door on. Like you're embracing the future. And see, it says embrace the future. To see how they have opened up that door and they're walking through. Yep, you're walking through that door. Whatever it is, whether it is with that new job. Yeah. I don't see her carrying anything. What am I supposed to look at here? Yeah. Whatever it is you have in your head, it doesn't matter if it's employment or if it's immigration, because like I said, usually just give me one thing. But definitely you're opening up the door to a brighter future. So whatever it is that's going to improve your life, which, I mean, sure, jobs will. And so would the immigration as well. Whichever one you're working on right now, and I'm talking about recently heard news on, or you're going to be hearing news in March about, that's the one is going to go quite well. And it could be about both. Just wait and see. Yeah. Yeah, wait and see. I got the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles has to do with family. Has to do with family, or it has to do with, and this could be about the business, about employment as well. Whatever it is going to give more financial success and just success in general because of the 10. 10s are completion. So you're ending something, like it could be a way of living, could, you know, with employment. Opening for love. I don't know where that's coming from. I'm not sure where that coming into power. Step into mind boldly. Okay, this is for somebody else. All right, this one's not. This is for you. Yeah, you guys got to stick it to just one subject, because I tell you what, I can see a whole bunch of stuff. Is it Tay or TT? I mean, I'm not very good with names, but I will get to you in just a sec. Okay, we'll go back to that one. Nope. Okay, I'm going to focus back on Perry. I'm focusing on one. Let's see your employment. Voyage, whatever it is, it's gonna, okay, that's it. See, and she's getting ready to take a trip. Literally a trip of some kind. So I think you're leaving the area, or you have to go on a trip, a voyage, for this employment. And I just specifically asked about employment. Okay? So you're about to embark on a new adventure. Matter of fact, I think you already have an idea on what it is, but it's going to bring a past of it's going to complete something. It's going to complete a cycle, and I feel you've been on a cycle for quite a while. All right? Yep, this is about you. Anything else? So employment-wise, yeah, it's great. What is this? Is this for him or no? I don't think so. No, it's not. All right. Somebody on here's got some... Somebody's on... I don't even think you're saying anything. What I'm getting right now is I'm like getting like a massive amount of emotional overload is what it is. Somebody about to pop. And you don't have to tell me who you are, but I keep with the cards, it's swinging back and forth from... Matter of fact, I mean, it mentally wise, what I'm seeing and stuff that I keep getting is somebody who's trying to, and I will get to, what is it? Who is it? Let's see. Tiana? Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. All right, I'm going to get to you in just a second. What I'm going to say for the person that literally, as I'm doing these cards, there were other cards, which doesn't always happen when I was reading for somebody else. Cards were falling out, which is basically almost like a cry for help. And like I said, you do not have to vocalize who you are, but you are watching. And I'm going to tell you right now, with the shift I'm seeing in your personality right now, you may actually want to go ahead and reach out for some professional help. Literally. Because, and I'm not being rude here, I'm seeing a swing. And that's what some of these cards, some of the cards, it was talking about destruction. I mean, it's somebody who's not focused right. So if you've thought about getting professional help, go ahead and do it. It would be in your favor. I don't know why I feel like I have to say that, but it does feel right. But the answer for that person who's on the outside coming into power, if you do take and work on yourself, and I step into my power boldly and confidently, I think this year, I told everybody 2020 was meant to shake you up and get rid of everything in your life that you did not need. Whether you wanted to or not, it's forceful. It happened, right? This year is the cleanup year. And this is not just specifically for the person I'm talking about on the inside. That is not saying anything. This year, you're still cleaning up. You have to clean it up. And people this year are going to figure out who they truly are. And it's not always going to be easy. Do not lose your marbles. Don't do it. This year is going to bring the extreme out in people. Trust me. I mean, I've been there. All right, so it says anyway, for that person on the outside, opening to love. My heart is open. Don't close yourself up. And I'm not just talking about love, like, hey, I love you. No, this is people in general. Do not shut yourself down, whoever this person is. They're a sage, and they like to go within their cave. And a sage is a hermit. All right. I hope that helped. GEMINI Christmas. Span from page. Give me just a second, Deanna. I have not forgot about you, but there's spammers on here. It gets really, waste some time. You guys see them too. Go ahead and report them, because like I said, if you click on their stuff, it's kind of like those phone things. Yeah, don't do it. I mean, you can go to any reader. That's you. But do be careful on clicking on people who come onto other people's stuff. Just be very careful with it. Okay. Tiana, let's see. Let me, my love life, please. Okay, let's switch over, Tiana. Usually it's just a couple, but it's okay. Tiana. Oh, here we go. Tiana, somebody in your love life or love life situation is wearing a mask. They're not showing who they truly are, or they're hiding behind something or hiding something. Okay? Let me know if I'm on to you. That's the love messages I'm doing right now. Somebody in your relationship is wearing a mask. You need to let me know if I'm on to you, because it feels right. I'm not feeling anybody else right now. Okay. So anyway, you wanted to, somebody is hiding, not showing true feelings, hiding, pretending, deluding. Let's see. The runner. So you have a runner and a chaser relationship. Definitely. There's somebody hiding how they truly feel, and somebody likes to run away. And you guys may be switching back and forth. I don't know if you guys have a soulmate relationship. You obviously have at least a karma one. I mean, I'm not going to get too in detailed on it, because this is just love messages. So anyway, yes, so it truly, definitely somebody is hiding how they feel. Matter of fact, they're running. Fear of intimacy. Runner and chaser relationship. So whatever it is karmic. It's either karmic. I'm not getting it. All right. I'm not going to get into a full reading here. All right. So here we go, dear. You can take this how you, because that's one thing I will not try to do, is steer people away from a relationship. This is everybody is their own individual, and you must make your own decisions. And I'm not sitting right there, so I can't see everything that's going on. So sometimes as readers, I don't care who you are, we may miss a certain aspect of it that you know about. Does that make sense? And you need to determine what these cards mean, because I'm not going to fearmonger. I'm not going to put a bunch of crap in your head. I'm just going to tell you what I see. All right? So anyway, somebody is wearing a mask. They're running away from this relationship. A runner and chaser relationship, no doubt. Whatever it is, somebody within this union, and this is for Tiana, somebody within this union feels this is not enough. Okay? Frustrated in the relationship. Lack of confidence. There could even be somebody in this relationship who is self-sabotaging the whole thing and have no, because they want to keep running, because they don't want to commit. Now, that's one aspect, all right? What am I looking at? I'm not sure, honey. You're just going to have to pull out the meanings on this because of what it says next, okay? I'm not going to, like I said, if I knew you and I knew what was going on, then it'd be a different story. I could just sit here and look and be like, yeah, so this one means this one means this one. But I have to be careful because you could take it the wrong way since I don't know you. If that makes sense. Okay, so anyway, I got the dragonfly, be lighthearted, finding out. And what stood out to me is you're finding out something. Things coming to light. And I also feel that there's some kind of healing coming. And it feels from this relationship. Okay? And it's not just the past. For whatever reason, I felt like now from this relationship, whatever it is. I got heart with the key. The heart with the key, welcoming love. Meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together, perfect. Now, that last card right there, heart with the key, welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together, perfect. This is where I said you have to determine this because I don't know you. I don't know your situation, and I'm not just going to run my mouth on it. You need to determine the relationship you're in right now. Is this the one that you're welcoming the love, you're meeting the one, opening your heart? Is somebody in this relationship who has closed down their heart, are they opening it back up? Are they getting together? Is it perfect when you guys are together? It's just you guys are having some, or is there somebody new coming? You need to determine, not me. You need to determine which one applies to you, okay? I hope that made sense. You are welcome. And also, guys, this is just on the Geminis. I'll probably be popping back on, but here's the thing. If you guys have popped on, and like I said, I do know that a lot of times my videos do kind of slowly makes its way around the world. If you guys like these readings, I will be back on for Cancer. I'm not going to give an exact time, but you can go to Rooster's Peacock. Make sure you don't just follow it, like it. And this is on Facebook where you'd find this. And then it'll notify you when I'm online. And then there's times that I will, not just for the monthly reading, I will come on and just do a general like I'm doing right now at the end, okay? But I am going to have to pop off here because I do have quite a few more signs to do. Cancer is next. I will try to give you a heads up right before I go on. And it was great talking to, I love talking to people I have never talked to before. It was great. Let's see, Melanie, let's see, I'm doing Cancer. Let's see. I'm not going to give a specific time, but as soon as Cancer's done, you can guarantee that Leo's probably next. I'm not being rude. It's just my time frame because I am open at the business here, so if people come in. Alrighty. I'm going to take a little break in between, and like I said, I'll do Cancer, and then I do believe Leo's next after that. I'll announce it. But if you're wanting to keep up with that, just go ahead, like I said, go to Rooster's Peacock, and you guys can follow me too. I'm Barda Long. Just follow and like the page because sometimes they say when you follow it, it doesn't notify them. All right, sweetie. I guess I'm here till 7, so I'm definitely going to try to get Leo done. Like I said, Gemini's took a little bit longer, and at the end, there happened to be questions, so it did take a little bit longer. So it was great talking to you guys. I appreciate you too. So I'm going to pop off here, take a break, and then I'll be back on with Cancer, okay? And I'll give a heads up. All right? It's great talking to y'all. Bye.